YouTube, Dane Schwartman coming at you again with the barn build update 4 out of 5. I'm only making 5 updates on the barn because it's almost complete. And here's what I have to left to do with this. You see this one side is shingled. I gotta shingle this other side, and that's probably going to be in the last how-to video, which is going to be part 5 out of 5. Put the sliding doors in the front, make the back, because it's going to be just a little bit different in the front to match the terrain. That might not even come up till later, so I can see what terrain I might want to get. Yeah, the lean-to's almost done. I got that bottom truss, or almost like footer beam, if you will, was sticking out a little bit too far. I had to cut it down a bit, so I have to re-glue this part onto it. Repaint all this in here. I might keep that wooden and paint it brown, but that's just where paint was coming through, like the cracks in the popsicle sticks or boards, and I just figured I'll paint the inside while I'm at it. And of course that's not going to be the final coat, but I just want to see how much I can get done with that. Oh yeah, the roof's shingled. Of course they're not the straightest things in the world, and it's just supposed to be like plywood nailed down there where wind damage just blew the shingles right off. See, there's shingles missing there. I still gotta do the other side, because that shingles, cutting out the shingles is like a tedious task, but it makes your like overall building look better, I think, than just like straight pieces. In here, I got that side all painted. I was originally going to have this being an old corn crib, but I didn't feel like making all that finer detail, and I needed storage space. So I'm just going to order the corn cribs, put them down beside the machine shed, so it looks like I have something else down there. You know, more structures it will, so your tractors are less likely someone gets stolen down there in the middle of a field and sitting in the upper barnyard where everything's parked. Yeah, that side still needs to be painted. I still gotta do that side, sand that down. Yeah, I get some sand that down in there where the grain elevator would come up through. I don't know what this building was originally gonna be like, but yeah, it's gonna be painted white. I might put a second coat on there to make it weathering match the roof, but I think it's good for now. How you guys think? Oh yeah, there's 2 tractors here, and I'll tell you a story on them. First of all, you've seen this if you watched my update 2 of the farm display. You would have seen these 2 tractors. Well, this one I believe only appeared in, yeah, I think it was in the first introduction, maybe even the first one. But the 1555 is coming in narrow front, and it's going to put better back tires on it, and I'm going to put some headlight detail into this grill where the headlights should be out on 1555. And touch up the stack there where the exhaust, and like the clapper thing comes off. That's like coming green, so I might just touch that up on the light customization. And the 1570's out here too, and 1570, it's not on the farm anymore, but it will make a return. And the most likely, I'm not finalizing that, but 1570 I took it off the farm because I've had the new IHs coming over Christmas. I got the 1086 and the 966, and they have singles on it, and they basically replaced 2 tractors, replaced a single job of this one. I had the 1270 that's still on the farm with the duals on it. And I also have a set of duals that's both compatible with the 1086 or the 966, so that's just very basic, just what I'm going to need, and that's probably the only tractors I'm going to have on my farm. I'm going to say pretty much like the workhorses and tillage tractors and everything, but they do baling, they do like stuff basically the whole year round. And yeah, I got the 560, the 460, the 560, and the Oliver. They're basically the only other tractors that actually do farming tasks on the farm as of right now, and they are, I got like the the H and everything, and it's just going to be like classics they don't use no more. Anyway, the 1570 here, I'm going to talk about farm display expansion. Now, the display is going to expand to the right of the farm display. If you watch my videos, is going to be a short table, which is going to include an auto shop, and going to borderline the property to another farm where I'm going to put the barn that Toy Tractors DTTW is going to build for me. Well, he already built for me. It's here. I'm doing just like customizations to it to get it ready. I may even make it a bank barn, since it was originally supposed to look like this, but the plans I made just didn't read correctly, and he probably didn't understand I wanted something this small, but he gets an A+ for effort on it, because it. Well, I said a dilapidated barn, and he made it dilapidated, but it was too dilapidated and for what I was looking for, but he did a good job on it, and I'm going to still put it on my display, because it's just it's a good piece. I'm going to fix some of the minor flaws up on it, and maybe like I want to add a basement to it for the bank barn that I might turn it into, to like park tractors on 2 different levels of it, because I have a plan for it on the next side of my farm that I'm going to build. And the reason I'm adding another farmyard is because my favorite tractor brand's IH and Farmall. And if you can tell that by the other videos I made, and but don't think I don't like John Deere either. If you're a John Deere fan, I mean, yeah, I like IH better, but just because I'm a Red fan doesn't mean I don't like Green. I mean, I like them, and I want to have them on my display. It's just they wouldn't fit on my farm as of now. And I want to get like the 4020 back on there. I want to get like a place for this to roam, maybe like a Steiger or something, and possibly a 4960. Now, the Steiger will probably go on that farm if I get a huge field for it. And so that's the plans with that side of the farm, and the barn that my friend on his YouTube channel has graciously made me. I want to find a place for his piece of work, and it wouldn't look out of place, and it would sort of have like its own scene. So anyway, on the right side of the display is that's the right side of the display. The left side of the display is where I'm gonna have the cornfields, and so I'm gonna have the cornfields over there, and it's the house, the farmhouse, the original farmhouse will be on that side along with this building. And the silo and the bank barn I already have built will border that from the main sheet of foam that I already have to where the new one will be at. What else is new? Oh yeah, the hayfield is probably going to turn into a cow pasture, because I have the yard for the cows that I built below the bank farm too small. Problem is that I got to get a pathway now to lead them from the pasture to the feedlot area, and I gotta find a new place for a hayfield now. I'm thinking about like cutting a corner of the cornfield in half, or like and putting like a hayfield in there, or even like having like the hay in between the rows of corn. Well, not like individual rows, but let's like have like the rows sectioned off, like like 16 rows or something like that, and then like a row of alfalfa that you're just gonna like bale or something, and that's what I want to do for the hay. And over there is also gonna be more shrubbery and maybe like a wood scene, or like a trail leading back into the woods, or I might put behind the cow pasture. I don't know. So there's a lot of reasons to stay with my farm display update. The next update I'm going to say will be out by this weekend, if not next week. And I know it's been a while since I've been uploading one of them videos, because the display has basically been in a stale this whole week, so ain't really no use showing you the whole display over again. And then it gets boring to watch too. So, yeah, it's just another 10-minute video I spit out again. And if you watch this video, thank you, and remember to like and subscribe, and also check out Toy Tractor's DTW farm display. And if you're into anything else, well, he has a lot more stuff than I do. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna do other stuff too, but other than the two things I already do in my channel. But he does NASCAR collections, sports cards collections. It used to be just baseball, but he's getting the hockey stuff now, which is my favorite sport other than NASCAR. That's kind of something I don't have the time or patience to get into. He does model cars, so check out his channel. And if you like what you see here, of course you haven't really seen nothing other than this barn, like and subscribe, and remember to check out my other videos if you're just seeing this video randomly and you want to check out the farm display. Just recommend you starting from the last update video because it's the farthest I've came with it, but if you want to watch all the updates from the beginning, that's your decision. And yeah, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Will probably be out in a week. It depends on whether I get something new with NASCAR or something, but probably be out in a week. If not, this final barn build might be before then. I don't know. Anyway, I'm signing out.